News that we are now tracking. A 14-year-old girl from Kerala who went missing during a family trip in Karnataka has been found dead after 4 days of intense search operations. The girl, identified as Sri Nanda, was a class 10 student from Palakkad. She was travelling with around 40 family members and had visited Hampi before reaching Chikkamagaluru on April the 7th. Later that day, the group went for a hike in the Chandradrona Hills, and around 6 p.m. as it got dark, the girl went missing. Now, she was last seen near the Manikyadhara area. So, these are the specifics that we are getting regarding this tragic incident. Let me go across to my colleague Belly Somas, who's joining us on this broadcast for more. Belly, tragic incident coming to light over there. This was a youngster who went for an outing with the family, then she went missing, and now she has unfortunately been found dead. If you can take us through those details, what are the authorities saying regarding this?
This is a 14-year-old girl from Kerala who had gone missing during the family trip to the Chandradrona Hills range in Karnataka. She was found dead 4 days after an intensive search by the police and the forest officials with her family who were suspecting that it could be a case of kidnapping as well. So all these conspiracies were also there during the search operation that was being carried out for all these 4 days. So Sri Nanda is a class 10 student and a native of Palakkad in Kerala, and was on a family trip in Karnataka with around 40 relatives. And according to the police, they had visited the UNESCO World Heritage Site Hampi in the North Karnataka region and arrived in Chikkamagaluru city at 3 p.m. on April 7th. They had then travelled in private jeeps to a shrine and then later went for a hike to a tourist spot in Chandradrona Hills on the April 7th. So it was at this time when the hike had happened with the family members at around 6 p.m. As the darkness set in at the forest, the girl went missing. According to her family, they had last seen her in the Manikyadhara region of the hills. Despite continuous search efforts by the family members, initially she could not be traced, which prompted the family members to file a police complaint. And the cops immediately launched a search operation in the deep guard sections and steep terrains of the hills. And officials also used ropes to access difficult areas, while drone surveillance had also been deployed during the night operations. And 4 days into this continuous search, Sri Nanda's body was found in the valley nearly 1,500 feet below the Manikyadhara viewpoint. And the girl's family had then expressed a suspicion that she had been kidnapped. So the one argument is that the girl was kidnapped, while another suggests that she may have gone away from with someone. Such opinions were being expressed, but the truth will be known once she is only traced. So that was the reaction from the Karnataka Home Minister G. Parameshwara on this incident. And although authorities launched the search operation immediately and used modern equipment such as thermal cameras and drones, no clues were found initially which raised suspicion. Officials are also probing all angles and verifying whether she slipped from the mountain or if there is any other reason behind the incident. And the police have seized the mobile phones of the girl's parents for further investigation. And this incident also comes after a woman techie was rescued from Kerala. The G.S. Saranya was that victim who had gone missing for 4 days during that trek in Karnataka, wherein the ministers were campaigning in Kerala, and at that time she was rescued. And so this is the second such incident. But unfortunately, Sri Nanda had died either she could have slipped into that gorge, or it could have been some other.
Right. So investigations will find out the exact cause as to how this tragic incident unfolded. But I thank you, Belly, for all that information. With that, we are slipping into a short commercial.